Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So, today we're going to be checking out one of the slickest devices of 2023, the Samsung Galaxy S23. So, this thing is a powerhouse packed into a beautiful yet small design. So, let's see what makes it stand out even in 2024. Alright, so let's start off with the design. The S23 has a super sleek and flat screen, so there's no curved edges. And this is a 6.1 inch screen, and on the back over here we have matte glass, which gives us a really nice and premium finish you see in those more premium Samsung devices. And so it's not too flashy, yet it feels extremely premium in your hands. So being 6.1 inches diagonally, it's a pretty small phone, so it would be perfect for one-handed use or anything like that. So this phone comes in a bunch of colors. So there's phantom black, cream, green, lavender, graphite, and lime. But personally, I'm more of a fan of the cream and the lavender color. So over here I do have the phantom black one, and this is the one that was available to me, so that's what we're reviewing. Now the display is where the phone really shines. So it's got a dynamic AMOLED 2X display, which is of course tuned by Samsung, made by Samsung, so you're gonna get those bright, contrasty, punchy colors. And then it also has LTPO technology, meaning it can dial back the refresh rate all the way from 120 to a lower refresh rate, and this helps more with battery. So on top of that, cream of the crop, cherry on the top, right? It has 1750 nits of peak brightness. So when you're outdoors, this thing can easily tackle the sunlight. You will have no problem using this in the direct sunlight. So under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy processor. So this processor is specifically made for Samsung phones. It's not, so the processor in general is Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and then it's tuned further by Samsung and Snapdragon for Galaxy. So that will give you extremely nice graphics, extremely nice performance, very smooth, very snappy. And alongside that, you actually get 8 gigabytes of RAM. So any application you're opening, you're going to be breezing through them. You're not going to have any problem really. It's not going to be too much problem to tackle phones or like tackle these apps, cycle through them continuously. So whether it's multitasking or gaming, this phone is going to take it like a champ. So when it comes to storage, you have it set. Like, you're not going to have a problem. This starts off with 128 gigabytes. And if that's not enough for you, you can always go to a whopping 500 gigabytes of storage. Okay, most people might not need that, but if you're the person who needs it, or if you know someone who needs it, this is gonna be fine for them. And on top of that, talking about battery, so this phone has a 3900 milliamp cell, so it's not going to be an issue on using it binging shows or anything. So with that battery, you can easily get 22 hours of video playback with Samsung's claim, and you will be able to enjoy long gaming sessions. And binge watching your favorite shows. So you just want to be off the wall, you can go with this phone. It's going to be fine off the wall, it's going to be fine off the grid, and it's not going to really give you a problem. It'll easily last you throughout the day of use. So when it comes to charging the phone, right, you've had a long day of use and now you come back home and you want to charge it, that won't be a problem either. So it does not come with a brick in the box, but it does come with a wire, and that wire combined with the brick you can buy off Samsung 25-watt charging brick, it can top your phone really fast. Within an hour it can be 100% 25-watt charging, and then it has 15-watt wireless charging. And don't forget about the crazy cool feature, reverse wireless charging. So you can place your Samsung Galaxy Buds on top or your Galaxy Watch, and it can actually charge those things as well. One of the more important factors you might be looking at when you're buying a phone is, okay, I want a phone that has a good camera, right? If everything else is good on the phone but the camera isn't the best, then it's kind of off, put you off, right? So this phone won't be doing that anytime soon. So it has a 50 megapixel main shooter, right? And this actually has OIS, optical image stabilization, and then it also has a 10 times telephoto camera with OIS, and then it has a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So together with all this Samsung cameras, Samsung hardware, Samsung software, these all work together to give you a really amazing and sweet camera experience. So you won't be experiencing any problem with this camera, and you won't be falling short on any of the newer features. Other than maybe the Ultra series where they have the more zoom, like 100x, you're still actually getting a whole whopping 30x zoom on this phone, which is actually pretty crazy for a phone this size. Video capabilities on this phone are mad impressive. I mean, look how small it is. But to think that this device can record in 8K 30 FPS, I mean, that's insane. Like, you know, a few years ago, we used to be thinking, wow, this phone can record in 4K 30? That's so impressive. This can record in 8K 30 while being this small and compact. That is actually crazy. And alongside that, you can also go for 4K 60 FPS, right? You're going to get a really nice viewing, you're going to get a really nice video experience. It's going to be very smooth, and it's going to take really nice videos, okay? And alongside that, even better, you can shoot in HDR 10 plus, right? So whether you don't like HDR or you like HDR, you have that option. It's there for you to use, and that's also one of the nicer features. And on the front 12 megapixel camera, you can also record in 4K 60 FPS. So whether you're on a selfie, you're taking selfies, or you're recording some vlog with the front camera, this is going to give you a really nice experience, and 4K 60 on a front camera is pretty nuts. Alongside the already pretty insane features you get with this phone, Samsung threw in even more crazy features. So you get an ultrasonic in-screen fingerprint scanner. So unlocking and locking your device is no issue at all. It's going to be completely quick, fast, easy, secure. And then alongside that, you also get Wi-Fi 6E. That's like the newest Wi-Fi, I believe, after Wi-Fi 7, I think. But it's extremely fast. So your Wi-Fi, you're not going to be facing any problems as long as your router is good. And on top of that, you get USB 3.2. So this thing is literally built around being speedy and convenient. So that's the S23. Beautiful design. In such a small body, you get such nice features, right? And you get killer performance and absolutely stunning design. I think I already said that before, but amazing camera setup. So this phone, you know, it has a lot going for it. And I would definitely pick up this phone if I was maybe upgrading from an older device. Let's say, you know, I do want to save a few dollars. Let's say you don't want to go for the newest S24. I would just save a few dollars and just go for this. As you know, there aren't too many missing features, but that's what I personally think. Whether you want to go for the S24 or you just want to save a few dollars and go for this, you're not really going to have a problem. Because from how I see it, there's a lot of missing features. So I don't think I need to go for the newest or latest. So I hope that you learned something new from this video. You found this informative, and please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.